Oh my God, what a rush. I nearly forgot to click go live. I was in that much of a rush. I've just sat down, clicked go, and I'm here now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live stream. Hello, Glenn.
Hello. That was a last-minute one, wasn't it?
Really was. Was. I just rushed in and literally, I think it said a second to go, and I clicked the countdown. I then realised I've not clicked to go live, and I was like, oh! So I had my panic. Are you okay?
I'm not too bad, thank you. Are you?
Good. Yeah, not too bad. You sounding a little nasal.
Yeah, no, I've still got a bit of a sore throat and stuff, but I will live. I have a nice big mug that has got orange, honey, and it might have a little bit of whiskey in there as well. Just
a little bit.
Lubricate the pipes a little bit.
Yeah, how's your week been?
Yeah, I've had better weeks, but it's been okay and made it out the other side. So that's all that matters.
I've actually, this week, since Monday, since we went to the cinema, I've actually started to log the movies that I'm watching on Letterboxd. So now I have reference to come back to for when we do what we watched this week as well.
Okay, then.
So there we go. How was your New Year? Did you do anything for New Year?
Did I do anything for New Year?
Yeah.
You know what I did for New Year. Let's not talk about what I did for New Year. I avoided fireworks. I saw New Year in halfway up the motorway with the dogs, avoiding fireworks. So that was my my New Year's. What about you? Well, I know what you did. You went to bed.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd have done the same as well.
Literally, I was quite tired anyway, but I started watching half of a movie. Well, I started watching a movie, got about halfway through and thought, you know what, I'm a little bit tired. I'm just going to go to bed. And that was it. I thought I'd much sooner, rather than trying to force myself to stay awake for midnight and the fireworks hoopla, which doesn't really matter. I decided to go to bed early and make sure I was fresh for the next day. Have a day off, have a lie in, and feel better for it. So,
nice.
Yeah, I did that, and it was nice. But as New Year comes as well, we start making all sorts of promises and thoughts about how to go into the new year as well, which leads me to the topic on today. But before we dive into any topic and any resolution,
before we dive into New Year, new me. Yeah,
I want to say hello to people in the chat because they've been very patient. A lot have been here for a while, so I want to say hi. I'm going to work backwards, so hopefully I can hit a few people up. We've got Adam in New York. Watched Long Kiss Goodnight and had rum, and that was for New Year's Eve.
Nice.
That sounds good. AJ Pink is here as well. Good evening, AJ. Said, yeah, I would rather have a sleep. I'm not the only one. Morton's here as well. Good evening, Morton. Says, I only drunk. Ordered 2 CDs, no movies this time.
Well done, you, Morton. Well done. Yes. It's these little steps, isn't it?
Big Jace is in the house as well. Good evening, Big Jace. Says, Glenn, a pub crawl. No, not much anymore.
No.
Big Jace also says a mug of whiskey.
Yeah, I mean, it's predominantly whiskey. So we'll see how we get on as we go along.
Aswilko 97 is with us. Good evening, Aswilko. I hope you're well. Got Meowsalot. Hello, everyone. Yeah. Hello, Meowsalot. Cinema-san. Yay, Phil on Letterboxd. Well, I am at the moment. See how long it lasts, because it normally lasts a couple of months. Now I think, I can't be bothered.
Excellent. That's the spirit.
Yeah. I think last year, I started in January and then just stopped adding stuff by like end of Feb. or something like that. We'll see how we go. John Robinson with us. I've missed the live streams, not one since last year. Although look, we've not done one since last year, to be honest, John. So
no, we haven't actually. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? God, it was back in 2025, wasn't it? The last one we did.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Tony Hutchinson with us as well. Hi, Phil Glenn. I have made it to the live stream. Yeah,
well done. Well done.
Sorry, just flicking through, seeing if I missed anyone. Morton, we'll give Morton a shout out, haven't we? We've got Slipknot with us. We've got Ethan Schneider with us as well. Good evening, Ethan Schneider.
Yeah, Ethan.
I know we've got Slipknot. I'm just trying to find a comment here for Slipknot, so I can throw his name up on screen. Where are you? But before we do, Darren G with us as well. Good evening, guys. Good evening, Darren. We've got Lynn in the other room. Hello from the East Wing.
In the other room. Hi, Lynn in the other room.
Of course. We've got Jeremy Clark with us as well. Good evening, Jeremy.
Who?
We've got Cinema Sun. I think we're shouting out already, but it says it's snowy here.
Yeah. Whereabouts are you, Cinema Sun?
It's icy here. It's not
yeah,
snowy.
it's just slippy and icy. Yeah. We're expecting it Tuesday night, isn't it? I think.
On Halloween, yeah. Nice. Probably not going to be great, but I think I'll go to see the new Silent Hill film. There we go. I'm not sure about that. I've not seen anything on it, to be fair. Anthony Lipiello. Good evening, Anthony. Good afternoon and Happy New Year. Phil and Glenn, let's hope everyone, including me, starts the new year the right way. Got Tony Hutchinson made it as well. Good evening, Tony. Finally made it to a chat. Usually watch on catch up.
You are welcome.
Lucky Meat with us as well. Hey, all first time visitor.
Hey, welcome.
Yeah, intrigued for Disclosure Day at the cinema this year for sure. Have you watched the trailer for that one yet?
I have watched the trailer for that one yet. Yes.
Oh, any thoughts on it?
Yeah. I mean, Spielberg doing Aliens, it doesn't normally go wrong, does it? I think it's going to be one of them. What they've put out won't actually be what the film is about.
Yeah.
I think it's far too early to give away too much.
Bait and switch.
Yeah.
We've got Nick Pasquette with us as well. Good evening, Phil and Glenn. Just wanted to say you guys are my favourite YouTubers. Speaking facts, keeping it real. Two great guys. Thank you for all you do to entertain us.
Your check is in the post, Nick. It'll be winging its way.
I have got, don't let me forget, I'm going to do some of the trivia cards later as well.
Oh, good.
If we don't forget, just to annoy you and keep people more entertained than listening to you. Right, let's get back down to find out where I left off, because
where did you leave off?
Yes.
I mean, Mad Dog says he's currently flying over. Was it over Germany towards Austria? I think using the plane's Wi-Fi.
Got mine's movie covered. Good evening, guys. Hope everyone had a good New Year and Glenn a good birthday.
Thank you very much.
There we go. Big J says he won't be watching the full stream, so I'm going to cut that comment off there. Tough luck, Big J. So more comments being right out for you.
Big J.
Not really. He's on an early one tomorrow, so we'll let him off for that. Can always watch on the catch.
He's been downgraded to medium Jace now.
Yes.
Yeah.
John the Movie Man with us as well. Good evening, John. Mad Dog with us. There we go. Nick Pasquette, Phil, make a list on Letterboxd of all your physical media, then turn on Fade Watch Films. It gives you percentage watched, which is useful to keep the collection and watching in check. That
would be interesting.
Yeah, if you've got time to log it all, then it might be more.
Quite an eye opener for a lot of people, I think.
It might be easier to log them when I've cleared some more out, to be honest with you. I can work through. Jerry Cheer is with us as well. Happy New Year to everyone.
Hey, Jerry.
Slipknot. I'm going to throw a Slipknot fan up there. Slipknot fan comments up because I'm not on there. Just reply to Morton. So, good evening, Slipknot. Hope you're doing well. Phil, your mic is kind of muffled. Is it? Does it sound muffled to anyone else?
No, it hasn't to me, if I'm honest.
Let me know. I might have to jump off and on again, see if it affects it.
It sounds fine, as far as I can tell.
Yes. Nick says, for context, my watch percentage is just 6%. Need to watch a lot more in 2026. Definitely. Right.
I think 60% is quite high for a lot of people.
Yeah,
to be
I
honest.
think this flexes. But saying that, I had a few comments earlier, and there are a few people saying they have actually got not through most of their collection for watch, not got a very big watch pile. And I was quite surprised at that. For collectors, I'd have thought the pile would be quite a lot higher. I'm trying to think of who mentioned them, but a couple mentioned they'd only got like one pile or 2 or 3 titles that are outstanding, and it quite surprised me.
The joy of having holidays from work, you see.
Yeah. So, did you want to kick off on topic first, or did you want to go on to what picked up or what watched or anything like that?
Should we just do topic?
We can do.
Hello, Mr. Chair.
Woody says my audio is muffled for him as well, so I might have to dive out and then dive back in if that's acceptable.
Go for it.
I'll be lost.
I think it's fine, to be honest, but
I'll give it a little bit of time. If anyone else says anything, I might jump in and jump back out. But yeah,
people are just going to say it now to be little scamps.
Before we jump into topic, though, trivia cards. When Forrest Gump was in the army, what sports did he excel at?
Ping pong.
Yeah, well
or
done.
Table tennis, whatever you prefer.
In 1959, American comedy Some Like It Hot, which actress stars alongside Jack Lemmon?
Marilyn Monroe.
In The Karate Kid, what is the name of Daniel's master?
Mr. Miyagi.
In A Clockwork Orange, what type of establishment are Alex and his friends relaxing in at the beginning of the movie? The library, the milk bar, or the candy bar?
I believe it's the milk bar, isn't it?
I don't think I should have read out those options. I think they were probably too easy. Well, it gave the options on there, but for our audience, I don't think I really needed to.
I remember them just drinking milk. So
yes. In Spielberg's 8-2 classic E.T., the extraterrestrial, who plays Elliot's younger sister?
Drew Barrymore.
Well done. That's really good. You succeeded.
Thank you. What do I win? What do I win?
But on that note, I think topic of the week.
It's the topic of the week.
So is it?
Even with a sore throat, I rocked that.
Huh?
Even with a sore throat, I rocked that.
Yeah, very good, very good. So, just before Slipknot says, can we make some of our own trivia questions? You can. I might miss them on the chat though. That's the only worry that I've got. But feel free to trivia up and watch us just fail.
Trivia away, because it'll be in trances too. What name? Whatever.
So topic of the week. Is it really a topic? I don't know if it's a full-on topic that we've got going off or not, but
it's a talking point.
It's a talking point. So it's the New Year reset, and purely because it's been going through my mind a lot recently, and I assume it is everyone else's, because the New Year swings around, and you sit and you think, what the hell am I actually doing? What am I actually doing? And I've thought about a few things. I've been thinking about the channel and the content that I'm putting out, and I've also been thinking about the collection and what I do with it. Because I did put in the title of the "Do we keep, sell, or watch your physical media collection?" which is kind of a bit loose, really, to put it in there. But one of the biggest things at the minute on my mind with my collection is my collection's pretty mixed up. Things are mixed all together. There's no real sense to it as such. There's sections as genres, but all the new stuff's mixed in with the old stuff. And I've got the titles that I haven't watched with the titles that I have watched. And because I've got such a collecting hoarder problem, the stuff that I haven't watched, because it is so mixed in with everything else and not really noticeable, I'm thinking for my New Year reset, before I start thinking of clearing out or anything, should I, and would you do the same, go through the collection and separate out all of those titles that I've not watched and literally have one section which is unwatched movies? Do you think there's a risk in, do you think it's worth doing, or do you think I should just clear them out if I've not watched them and they've been sat here for months?
I mean, I've half been listening to you and half been reading people's questions that have been coming in fast. Adam, Traguna, Mocoides, Tricorum satus D. Bed knobs and broomsticks. I always remember that one for some reason. I'd separate them anyway, regardless, because you need to have them separated to then go through and go, actually, am I going to watch this? Because I can guarantee you, all of the ones that you haven't watched, when you go through that pile, there's going to be stuff that there's no way you're going to go, I've got this precious Saturday night to sit down and watch a movie. Am I going to watch whatever?
Yeah.
You're not. There's going to be a pecking order to what you haven't watched, and the things that are right down the bottom, you should just get shot off straight away.
I'm a bit worried about building up a section like that, or a pile, or however I'm going to organise them. I think what worries me about building up a pile like that is I think I'm underestimating the volume of stuff that sits here unwatched.
Yeah, but I think that is kind of, you should go at it head on and not just faff around it and address the fact that they're all there.
Yeah.
Scary or not.
It is scary. I mean, even looking behind me here that I know I can pick out a good 10 just like that I've not seen. I have a little section, a little shelf of stuff that I wanted to prioritize watching. Some of them I have seen that I've upgraded versions of, but others I haven't seen at all. And it's the decision whether do I prioritize watching them, or because they have been sat here for months, do I just get rid until I am ready to watch and then pick up again down the line if that urge ever comes to watch? Because let's face it, the things that have been sat on my shelf that I've just not picked out to watch, if I'm not picking them out, then do I need to get...
I don't think you'd just get rid, though. I think you would put together a pile, which would be a scary amount as well of ones that you've not watched. And then you'd start looking on the back and going, well, there was a reason I picked this up in the first place. Maybe I will watch them. You'll start convincing yourself, or you'll say, oh, it's got a 45-minute making of documentary on there. Oh, no, I'll keep hold of it because I think I'll probably watch it. And, you know, you could go back to it again in a year's time and I bet it's still unwatched.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry to be the bearer of bad tidings and all that.
But it is scary because I've got a bunch of Arrow titles and things like that that are sat on the side that they have appealed to me, and I thought, you know what, I will watch that, but they're always in the back of my mind when it comes to sitting down to watching a movie at night time. They're always far back. There's always something else that comes out, because I've got there's Cohen and Tate that I've got in there. There's 52 Pickup and things like that. And while they do look really interesting to me, why have I had these on the shelf for probably 2+ years and just not gone to them? Why have I not picked them out to watch them? I mean, I can blame the wife because they're probably not to her taste. So I don't go for them because they're not to her taste. And I think, oh, I don't think she'll like it. It's a bit of a strange film for me to pick out. But the fact is, if I want to watch it, I'd have found time somewhere, surely.
Yeah, you'd have found a way.
Yeah.
Much like, you know, dinosaurs and all that kind of stuff. Life finds a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comments while we're on this sort of round.
Scroll back through.
Separating wouldn't help for me, I think. Mood decides mostly what I want to watch, not urgency.
Yeah, but I think that would be the problem as well. I think it's far too easy. Phil and myself do it, where we kind of go, well, we should watch one of those things that we haven't watched. But you're kind of in the mood for, you know, you've talked about rewatching Desperado or something like that.
Yeah.
That is probably going to take priority over one of those things that is sat on your pile unwatched.
Yeah.
And like I say, this is why we kind of need to address why they are all sat there unwatched. And I think they need to be kind of in your face, all these things that you haven't watched, and questioning why.
Exactly. It's only every now and then my pile to watch movies moves around the room, but it still doesn't get watched.
Yeah.
That's my other worry. They just get moved into a pile and still not watched.
The trouble is as well, you will get all of these films out, and I bet you end up with 80 to 100 films that are unwatched or something daft.
Yeah,
it's going to be a big amount.
Yeah. And
then you've got to think, right, okay, best case scenario, I get one of them a week watched.
Yeah.
Like you've just said, your missus has select taste in the things she does like to watch and doesn't like to watch. So you're then limited again. It's going to take you forever and a day to go through them. So I think it probably is a case of get rid.
AJ says some things just aren't worth the time to watch. Get rid.
Yeah.
My thoughts. Woody. Exactly, Philip. Oh, Woody, Sunday. Thank you.
Woody's signing you off.
Why buy more if you haven't watched what you've got? There probably is a healthy number to have in backup. Yeah, I think it's got to be certain titles that are there in backup as well, because, like I say, the things like Cohen and Tate and stuff like that, I think it's going to have to be the right mood to watch it and the right situation as well. And like I say, when I'm considering what the wife will watch as well, they're not the sort of films that I will often try out. If you know what I mean, not try out, that sounds strange, but select for us both to watch together. A couple of films that I have selected for us both to watch this week have been newer films, ones that I think we will both like, and I think ones that I think I've been successful in picking for us both. But yeah, 52 Pickup I don't think should appreciate. I really don't. As interesting as I find it. So it begs the question whether I need to keep hold of that movie to watch, or if I'll try and find it another way if the opportunity ever did come up.
Yeah, and I think that's the way to do it, because in 6 months' time, that is still going to be sat there unwatched. In a year's time, it will still be sat there unwatched.
Yeah.
And it's okay kind of putting these things to one side and going, yeah, we've got to go through all of these because we've not watched them. But you are constantly having a steady supply of new titles coming in as well.
Yeah.
You know, Dogma you had, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago? You're going to prioritise that ahead of something else.
Yeah.
You keep going about Frighteners, you want to get back on that. All of these types of things are always going to supersede 52 Pickup, for example.
You've been watching my recent video, haven't you?
No.
But there are titles in
things I know I'll enjoy.
The 80-minute making of documentary on Dogma, I'd probably rather watch than trying to dig out Conan Tate to watch. I know it doesn't sound like it.
Well, Conan Tate and 52 Pickup are going through the ringer tonight, aren't they?
It's the only ones that I could think of that are on the shelf like there. But there is also titles that have already separated that I know I want to make the efforts to get to, and they are spoiler. I'm thinking of changing up my content a little bit every now and again with the videos I make. They're going to be a lot more difficult for me to make, more time consuming for me to make, but it's going to involve hitting up some of the old titles, and I've separated some out that I'm prioritizing for those. And it's quite telling that there's some that are still sat on my shelf and I've not pulled them to one side to put into that pile to use for content before I decided to stay or go. You know,
can I just point out to Morton that Phil has actually watched Dogma before. He's just not watched it since he's bought it.
Oh, right. Does Morton think I've not seen it before?
Literally shaming you. Shame on Phil. Shame on Phil.
Now I've seen that loads of times. Did I do this one? Tony says I have a massive pile to watch. It just keeps getting bigger.
Tony, get some cream from the chemist, and it also pile. Sorry, I said piles.
Ethan Schneider, definitely separate them. I got rid of a bunch of unwatched movies doing that. I think it's going to have to. I mean, there's some that. Do you remember when the UK used to do digital copies with the movies? I know they're doing the US still. You buy a movie and you get the digital copy with it. They don't do it in the UK, but they used to. And how many years ago was it, do you think? 6, 7 years ago?
Probably.
There's a couple of movies.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a couple of movies that I got that I know I used to redeem them straight away. And they still sat, they're transferred across to my Apple TV account. So they're still on there digitally. But I've got the Blu-ray through there, and the Blu-ray's still not been watched, and the digital's still not been watched. And I think, is there a point to me keeping? I've got it on digital. If the Blu-ray sat unwatched, is there a point for me keeping it anymore? Shall I name the movie? It's one that I should have watched. It's one that I wanted to watch, and it's one that I never got around to. Big director, meant to be a decent film. Do I embarrass myself?
Well, it's getting a big build-up now, isn't it? Come on.
I've not watched Black Swan.
Oh, right, okay. Good film.
Yeah, it's sat there digitally, sat there physically, still not watched it. And
what I would say was get rid of the physical, but because I think that film in particular, you'll kind of go, yeah, I appreciated some of it and what have you. You'll never watch it again.
Yeah.
So you don't need to own a copy of it in that respect.
Exactly. Nick says, ultimately, we overcomplicate this hobby. Buy stuff you want to watch and watch it. Yeah, I agree, Nick. And the boutique labels add to that overcomplication and the difficulty that us collectors have with what we're buying as well, because you have to have it. It's a limited edition, and it's this director, and it's a classic that everyone loves. And between the labels releasing these titles and the audience across social media bigging up the titles, it does overcomplicate things because you feel like you need something in your collection to be part of the gang, part of the group, part of something. But yeah, ultimately, you should just buy it to watch, not for the collector, not to be part of the group, not to have on the shelf. Definitely. Woody, I have a stack next to the TV. Then if I like to go, it'll go to collection. If I don't, it'll get sold off, trades for vouchers, or donated to charity.
And this is it.
Yeah.
This is what Phil should be doing, and me to a degree. There's a handful that I've not watched up there.
This is what I used to do. There used to be a box from IKEA that had the new titles went inside, and we'll watch through them and then go to the shelf. I didn't used to sell them on, to be honest. They still go to the shelf anyway. But there used to be a box that put the new titles in, watch them, move to the shelf. And I sort of lost that, and everything sort of goes to the shelf or to a pile up here or something to get organised. And I've sort of lost that rhythm, I suppose, of buy it, put it to one side, watch it, move it to the collection. It's just all gone to the collection and just out the window. Lost that routine and rhythm.
Literally not out the window, though. Just on the shelf.
Yes. Jeremy, my goal with physical media collection is to upgrade stuff I put off, and the DVDs specifically I have to try to rewatch and decide if I want to keep TOS or upgrade to 4K. It's fair. I have to be careful with what I'm upgrading a bit more now as well. Trying. Lucky Meat says, I've decided I'm done with steelbooks. Keeping them dent and scratch free stresses me out too much. You know, I considered buying a biscuit tin this weekend. And
no, I paused on a really ugly face. Yeah. I mean, I'm ugly a lot of the time, but that was quite ugly.
No, I actually considered buying a biscuit tin this weekend. And you'll know what it is.
What did you consider buying? You've gone into kind of collector mode, you have lately.
Yeah, it was Panic Room, because it's a film that I've been waiting for the standard edition to come out of. And
yeah, but you'd buy it and then it'd sit on the shelf for 6 months and you wouldn't watch it. And by then it'll end up with a Amaray edition.
I'm hoping for Amaray edition, but I'm worried it's not going to. Like with a lot of the Disney titles, it's
when you say you're worried, are you losing sleep over it?
I want it. But I don't particularly want the steelbook, and I don't know if Amaray is coming. But like you say, I don't know if it really matters. Does it matter? Should I just get it digitally and watch it like that?
The thing is, when was the last time you watched it?
I don't know. I can't remember. It's been that long.
Yeah. 10 years, 9 years, something like that.
Yeah, probably something
so
like that. Yeah.
Watch it digital, and you probably won't need to watch it again for another 8-9 years.
Yeah. To be honest, I think it set me off because of the Fight Club rumour. Because there's a thing come out that Fight Club is going to be getting a 4K steelbook release. Yeah. And I thought, is it going to be the same as Panic Room? And it'll just become kind of difficult to get hold of, steelbook only, various re-releases. I thought, is this going to be the pattern that I need to get the steelbook if I want the title? And then I think it just set me on the path of David Fincher movies and stuff. And I've not picked up Panic Room yet, and I've not picked up Seven yet, because they were steelbook editions or certain editions that I didn't want. I just wanted to stand
with a weirdy beardy media booky looking thing.
Yeah. I just wanted to stand the release.
Somebody posted about obviously Dawn of the Disc said, coming soon to 4K Fight Club. And they posted that Dawn of the Disc also announced that in April 2024 or something as well. So it's on the cards, but let's wait and see on that one.
Yeah. Adam says, fear of disappointment versus watching something that we love. It's this stuff for me. I think that's what it is sometimes. When your time is quite special and quite limited, you think you've got 2 hours free. I want to watch a film. Do I try that film that I'm not sure about, or do I just go back to something that I know I absolutely adore?
Yeah, and you definitely have to love it.
Clark of Many says, I've been lucky with steelbooks, but the risk of damage in transport is pretty high, especially around Christmas and Black Friday. Yeah, I've seen some battered case pictures coming up on some of the groups now. Adam Ragg with us as well. Good evening, Adam. Hope you're doing well. Martin's Movie Cupboard says, I think we're all guilty of buying more movies than we watch. Maybe time to start enjoying our collections instead of adding to them. I think that's why I want to have that sort of shimmy around with the collection, just so that I know what I have to watch, and then make sure the things that are remaining are the collections I want to continue to enjoy and want to go back to. And
Yeah, back to being film fans rather than actual collectors. Yeah, we collect all these things, but then they just go on a shelf.
Exactly.
Get them watched.
I need to bring out the film fan in me and not the collector film fan. Collector film fan? No, collector that's come out. Johnny Carotid with us. On watch shelf, or they'll never get watched. If still not watched after X amount of time, then get them in. Yeah.
Carotid.
Morton says, wait a minute, Phil has to have way more than me of unwatched stuff. I potentially have. I don't know, Morton. How many you got?
I don't know, Morton, because you add about 200 to your collection every week. So
yes. Woody says, I think for next week's video, Glenn should host from Phil's room and pick out what Phil hasn't watched, or to have them bagged up and donated to charity whilst Phil tapes to his chair.
I think that'd be quite funny if I snuck in and took maybe 10 things that you haven't watched. I wonder how long it would take you to even notice.
Yeah, I wonder. I bet it'd be a long time. I know that I potentially noticed out of this room more than the other room. To be honest with you, it depends where you dipped into. There is at least a couple of sections that if you remove 10 from, I don't think I'd notice. At least.
I mean, the fact that your collection is spread over 2 rooms.
Well, I've not got the size of the shelves you have. Mine are all in the eaves down here. You've got height. I've got width.
I think you'll find I've got length as well, but that's another live stream, I feel.
Yeah. I'll leave that there. Mad Vinyl. Evening, James said, Happy New Year. I'm starting this year. I'm trying to watch films I haven't seen yet. Recent ones in a pile around my Blu-ray player. In a pile around my Blu-ray. Sometimes we don't fancy it and just want comfort, though.
Another one of those people that's got a pole in their front room, is it?
Yes. Jerry Cheer, more time spent buying than watching. This is, I think, the habit that a lot of collectors fall into. And
can we big up Jerry Cheer a bit more as well?
Sorry?
Can we big up Jerry a little bit more as well?
Oh, Jerry. Thank you very much, Jerry. He's dropped a super chat there.
Thank you, Jerry.
Much appreciated. I've lost the original comment now. How my chain of thought. Thank you, Jerry. Where are we? There we go. More time spent buying than watching. What I was saying was I think this is the habit that I dropped into a lot. Some free time I would spend browsing through HMV online. I'd be browsing through Amazon. It's all the pre-orders. I'll be making lists of things that are coming soon and the dates, so I knew when they were. And this is time that I could have been spent watching things. And I think we all fall into that habit. I mean, if there's something rare and limited that you want and it's out of print, you spend ages on eBay flicking through for this one thing. And it's time you can be spending watching rather than anything else. And I've pulled that back quite a lot now, but it has become quite apparent how much time I did spend making these lists and
checking them twice, finding out who's naughty or nice. Yeah,
exactly. And we had, when it came to the big release period of like November to December, we used to have lists of dates of things that were coming soon and pre-orders and things like that. And we spent ages making these lists and talking to each other about, oh, this is due this week and that's due this week. And why aren't we watching films instead of doing that? It's silly. And it's nicer to go into a shop and discover that things were released rather than anticipating it for weeks on end, just to go in and think, oh, this will come out today. I can pick that up today. And
putting all your pre-orders into play.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The old days.
Anyway, thank you again, Jerry. Much appreciated for the super chat. That's super. And I hope it takes you to the top of the leaderboard.
Smash everyone else now.
Exactly. Darren G. I remember Kevin and Tate being okay from the writer of The Hitcher. Yes, Eric Red, I think it was, wasn't it?
That's it now. Bill's not getting rid of Cohen and Tate.
It has been one that's been on my watch list for quite a while, but like I say, it's been on the watch list a while and I still haven't watched it. There's something wrong there. Something wrong. Adam Ragg, not every film is on streaming, and some films will only be in the buy in streaming. So I think it's best to have the films you really love physically.
Yeah, really love physically, for sure.
Yeah.
Not up for argument, that one.
No, there's things that are not removed from my collection, and if they did disappear, get broken, or there's some kind of disaster in it, there are things that I would replace, that I would go back to time and time again. But I think the number of things that I would replace like that would be fewer than I perhaps think. But yeah, there'd be a good probably 50 titles I wouldn't be without.
Well, like I said to you, and it's an extreme analogy type of thing, but if you had to get out your house and you had 20 seconds to get in and you could grab 20, 30 titles or whatever, what would those titles be? And then anything you haven't bothered grabbing, you've got to question why you haven't bothered grabbing them.
Yeah.
Why do they not mean as much as the ones that you did go and grab that you can't live without, that you need in your collection?
Yeah.
Like I say, extreme analogy, but it'd be an interesting way of doing it to kind of go, okay, I'd definitely say that. But you'd have to give yourself a time limit, because otherwise you'd just stand there for a half hour going, you know what, I probably would watch Cohen and Tate after all. And, the 52 pickup, yeah, I'll definitely try that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Tony Hutchinson, when you bought the pay-per-view, they used to send you the physical copy in the post. You used to make a fortune buying them all. I think Sky in the UK used to do that at one point. Buy the digital and get the physical sent through. And
I had forgotten about that.
I think that's the only company that I know of, but yeah. Mr. Smelly Potato, a good and fun way to watch your unwatched movies is to get Spin the Wheel app for your phone. Put all your movies on the wheel, and every time you go to watch a movie, spin the wheel. I think.
But how many people are going to abide by that? And how many people are going to go, yeah, I ain't watching that tonight. Spin again.
I think it's a great idea to do that. But
stick to it.
Hand on heart, I know that if I spun it and it landed on a film that I didn't particularly fancy at that point, it'd be like, oh no, we'll spin it. No, I'm just going to watch that anyway. I'm
going to keep spinning it until it lands on Supergirl. I don't care. I'm just going to keep spinning.
Yeah. There's a couple of people that haven't watched Black Swan either. Tony hasn't seen Black Swan yet. As Wilco, not watched Black Swan, but heard good things about it. I do think I need to get rid of the physical copy because I have it on digital, thanks to that code. So because I haven't watched it, I might as well just...
Well, even if you have or haven't watched it, you should definitely go out and watch the Jim Carrey P-take of it, which is very, very amusing.
Okay. Tony says, I think we're all missing rental shops. I used to watch rentals and buy favourites to keep. Absolutely. I 100% agree. And I think when we lost Blockbuster, it's one of the things that fed me buying. The only way to see something was to buy, because I never considered the digital rental as a serious option, because I think in the early day of the digital rental services, the picture used to be absolutely terrible. I'm not talking how Netflix is now. I mean, it used to be blocky and awful. So digital rental was never an option and wasn't for many years. So I fell into that habit of just buying things, and then I wouldn't sell them. I don't know if you did think you did the same, Glenn, or...
I mean, R.I.P. Blockbuster, obviously. I wonder... The thing is, I think we still used to buy quite a lot, even when we worked at Blockbuster, because we then used to get a discount from Blockbuster, which would inspire us to buy even more as we went along. The thing is, we still have the rental option, and very, very few of us use it.
Yeah.
You know, I know digital is a swear word. Heaven forbid I say the word digital. But you can just rent things digitally and check it out. And if you like it, great. Go and buy the physical copy of it.
Yeah.
Or, you know, you've then watched it, so you don't have to go out and buy that film straight away. You can then wait 6 months for it to drop into a sale and save yourself a bit of money. And it's not cost you any more in that respect.
No.
And how many films do we... I mean, I can probably do it with a few films, a handful of films. But how many films do we watch and then like a week later we watch it again?
There's not many.
No, well, you next to nothing now. But
No.
but yeah, there's very few of them, so we could kind of wait and just buy it further down the line if we do like it.
Yeah.
And if we don't like it, great, we've spent £4 or whatever to find that out.
Absolutely. I had, yeah. Sorry, I was going to say something, but I decided against it then. It was unrelated. Yeah, I'm just doing back. Mad Dog says rentals still exist, but ordering them online isn't the same as when we could go to Blockbuster. Now, I remember going to Blockbuster, I used to pick up 4 or 5 at a time, doing the multi things, full weekend, 4 or 5 titles, make sure you get them watched, take them back. If you liked it, like you say, buy it, and if not, then you've seen the movie anyway.
We were always busiest on the Friday night, weren't we? People coming in and doing 2-3 day rental. Why does my camera keep freezing? You know what I'm going to buy with my vouchers? I'm going to buy a new camera.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to get a shot of this rubbish. It keeps freezing.
Good. Darren G, it's fun to hunt for movies, and if I see something reasonably priced, I can't resist. I think it's fun to hunt for movies, but I think it's got to be the right kind of hunt, because at the minute, things that people seem to classify as hunts seems to just be going to HMV or CEX in the UK. There's no sort of proper hunts around car boots or charity shops seeing what you find. It's all just mainstream shops, really.
Yeah. It's shooting fish in a barrel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go out hunting for a Blu-ray. Where are you going? HMV. Well, chances are you're probably going to find one.
You're going shopping. It's not hunting, it's shopping.
With blind buying, I think it's okay if you go, I'm going to give that a try. And then within the next week, month, whatever, you watch it and then decide what you're going to do with it.
Yeah.
But it's those that we blind buy and then we shove on a shelf and a year later it's still sat there. Like, well, you were inspired to buy it a year ago. What's changed? Why haven't you watched it?
Jeremy says, did you hear the news? Vinegar Syndrome picked up the rights for 40 Warner Brothers titles set to release in 2026.
No, Jeremy Carr.
I heard the news. It's some Warner Brothers titles, some direct-to-TV movies and things like that in there as well. Nothing confirmed title-wise, but yeah, I think there's a lot of questions and things as to what titles they could be and how it affects how the Netflix deal would affect things in that way as well. Anyway, so
I saw Netflix announce that because Warner's have turned Paramount down again, haven't they?
Yes.
With an even bigger offer. The original offer was bigger than what Netflix offered, and they turned the second one down as well. And Netflix are apparently saying that they are aiming at 17-day cinema windows before anything hit.
It was like the old. That's how Universal Studios did it, wasn't it? Through just after COVID, 17 days.
Yeah.
Before it hit the purchasing.
That's going to upset a lot of filmmakers, I think.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing Christopher Nolan's reaction to it.
Oh, well, he's gone off to Universal, hasn't he, now? So.
Yeah. Woody says, curate, Phil, don't hoard. You should do a video on it, unless you already have.
Yeah, he probably has.
Yeah, I have. Definitely have. Yeah. I've done. I had a comment earlier, actually. He says, I'm sure I've seen a video like this from you before. And it's like, yeah, you have. You have. Yeah. Purposely.
But you called it something else.
Yeah. But I've purposely done a couple of videos that are quite similar as kind of a reset for myself, because I wanted to kind of move on a bit and do some different sorts of content. So a couple of videos might seem a little bit similar, but I'm on a bit of a reset and a rejig of the channel. So I'm hoping to get some different style movie sort of content and physical media style content out there. It's just going to take me a bit of time, and I just wanted a couple of okay videos on topics that I've covered as kind of a underline and kind of like a reset, and then I can dive into what I have in mind, hopefully. It will take me more time to do them, I think, but yeah, we should find a little bit of a different sort of thing soon. You look like you've got a question. Lord.
Good grief. It's about time.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just going through the comments. I just lost where I was completely.
Yeah. Phil is planting seeds for the future. Jeremy, do not tell his wife.
No. Masters, I'm working on my Unwatched, which is mostly television series. It has to really mesh with me, though, for it to stay.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that's what I need to do. It's so I want to go through the collection and separate out those unwatched movies and start trying to work through them. But once I've separated them out, I want to go through the rest of my movies and decide why I'm actually keeping something. So why I'm still keeping Showgirls on my shelf and things like that. And I've got the director's collections in there, as you all know. And there's collections of like Paul Verhoeven, and you got Showgirls, which I don't know if I'm going to watch. I don't think it deserves to be in my collection, but got Basic Instinct as well. And it was a film I kind of enjoyed, but I don't want to go back to it. I'm not bothered about going back to it. If you said, I don't think you'd say it to me, but let's say watch Basic Instinct again.
Yeah, a romantic evening. Let's sit and watch Basic Instinct, Phil.
If I'm keeping a director's collection of films, I really need to take it down to just those films I'm going to rewatch, rather than it being a full-on director's collection. I need to think, which of this director's films do I actually care about? Not Basic Instincts, not Showgirls. It's Total Recall, it's RoboCop, it's Starship Troopers. So why don't I just keep those three and boot the rest?
It's not things like, what were the other things you picked up? Like Black Book.
That's gone now. Black Book's gone. Yeah. There's L that went as well. And I was on the verge of buying one of his first movies that was, I don't know if it was a TV movie called Spetters. They did his very first one. And I thought, why am I buying that? Because I'm not really likely to watch it easily. It's never going to be selected. It's, so I really need to consider what I'm keeping and why I'm keeping it a little bit more. And it's got to be beyond, I like the director. It's got to be, I want to watch this film again. And I want to sort of do that reset this year of really sorting through everything. And
I think director's collections are a mistake. It's like doing an actor's collection.
Yeah.
They're not, the only one, let's think. You probably got people like Kubrick, Tarantino, where you could have all of their films, but that's because they've not got a huge library of films either.
No.
If a director's done 25 to 30 movies, there's no way every single one has hit. So you don't need to own them all.
No, I mean, it's like Kubrick, Stanley Kubrick, you just mentioned. I have his box set of movies, but when you sit and think about it, which ones am I going to revisit? It's probably going to be The Shining and Full Metal Jacket, potentially Clockwork Orange, but I don't see the value in me having that physically, really.
2001, Full Metal Jacket.
I don't think 2001's for me either. Full Metal Jacket, 100% would. Shining, I would, but his others, I don't know if they're big rewatches for me, or whether it's worth keeping on the or not. And
I still need to watch Barry Lyndon. Everybody loves Barry Lyndon. What were we watching? Was it the film we went to see the other night and they mentioned Barry Lyndon in it? I think it might have been,
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, which was quite random at the time. But yeah, it's one I still need to watch.
Yeah. Nick says, does anyone else have ADHD attack late evening and decide to start rearranging the shelves?
Yeah.
I don't in the middle of the night, but I do. So it does. I do get that feeling I need to rearrange and pull everything else off the shelf, and then I'm stuck. It's like, how do I don't know how to arrange these things. I've pulled them all off the shelf and I don't know what I'm doing. And I have that anxiety of just walking away from it and I can't face it.
I'll normally go, I'll just do 5 minutes worth. And then 20 minutes later, you're just surrounded by piles of films.
Yeah.
And you can't leave the room.
So...
yes, it was that film, AJ, but I was being cryptic because we've not done what we've been to see yet, you see. No. But yes, bang on, AJ.
I've set myself up on a budget, a few $100s or more, depending on the anime that comes out. Yeah. Tony says it was Sky that did the free DVD with the pay-per-view. Here we go. Just walking through. Sorry, I'm losing track completely with the comments. It's
Tony, I've got cold as well.
Jason Blockbuster used to be a night out, spent hours looking what to hire, then go begging as it was next door. Great night out.
Yeah.
It used to be fun. It used to be a nice community in Blockbuster, to be fair, usually.
We used to have people coming in and, it was a spoiler, AJ. We used to have people coming in and they'd spend an hour with you, just chatting films and what they watched and what you should watch. And it was good. Friday night, you always had the regulars that came in.
Yeah.
No, I was in my element working there.
Nick says, how many titles from 2025 do you want to have in your physical collection?
It's less than 10 for sure.
I'm not sure. I think I have one. I think I have one.
Oh, right. Which is
Sinners. That was Sinners, yeah.
Yeah. Sinners, Nosferatu. There's another film that, again, won't spoil yet, but that will go in.
This was one of my other sort of part of the New Year reset is, even though there are films that I have enjoyed in 2025, to try and hold off actually buying them until I'm ready for a rewatch. Because I've found that often I've been buying a film at full price, and by the time I get to sit and rewatch it, it's dropped in price. And yeah, if I can hold off until I'm ready for a rewatch, then there's no point in me picking things up. So there are things that I would have in the physical media collection from 2025, but I won't add it until I'm ready to watch it again now. So Sinners, I nearly put it on last night, to be honest with you, but I went with something else unwatched instead. But it's one that I will be watching again soon.
Well, Sinners, I went into HMV on the day of its release and stood there for a moment and thought, do I want it? I've only just recently watched it. Well, I watch it again, and I was very good and didn't actually buy it. And then obviously we've not waited all that long. And then I grabbed us 2 copies for £30. So £15 per copy, save £10 straight away. I probably wouldn't have watched it in that time period anyway. So not lost out in the slightest.
I'd have to agree. Woody says Phil's going to do some unboxing videos, guys. No. I'm resistant to those. Mad Dog says, yeah, Phil. Why are you keeping Showgirls?
Because he's a pervert.
Really don't know. Billion Bytes. Have you thought about designing your own Criterion closet? Do you watch the Criterion videos as well? I do watch the Criterion videos. No, I don't want to do a closet. I really don't.
You've only just come out of it, haven't you?
Hey.
Yeah.
No.
I don't enjoy the Criterion Closet videos. I think they're very limited. The better ones are where the directors or the actors or whatever go to that French video store. I can't remember the name of it. And it's about half an hour every time. And they just walk around and they pick up various films that they love from their childhood or things that inspired them to make the film that they've just made and things like that. If people haven't watched it, I'm going to try and remember what it's called. But
Kobini or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, with a K.
Yeah.
French video store. They're amazing YouTube videos. You should watch them.
They are really good.
Yeah, all the big people that we love go around and check out stuff.
So Mavs Lot, Showgirls has to be in your collection, Phil, just so it can cameo in videos. It's always hilarious. I think
he could just buy a slipcover or something for it, couldn't he?
I think, to be honest, that's why I've perhaps kept hold of it a little bit, because I think, I could use it as an example in this. But yeah. So Mavs Lot says Elvira keeping all going, Phil. Elvira is going for me. It really is. Just the thought of, do I want to sit and watch Elvira again? And nothing about it screams rewatch for me. I enjoyed it when I was younger, but I'm just really not interested in going back to it. Really not.
Keeping Elvira. I've also got Elvira's Haunted Hills.
Yeah.
And up there is an Elvira bobblehead. She's kind of she's not far off above that bracket near the Shining poster.
Yeah. I think for me, the chances of it getting rewatched, I think, are very, very slim. Not saying it's a bad movie, not saying that I had enjoyment with it. It's just the chances of me wanting to watch it again. I don't think it's going to happen. If I did, I'd just reach out to Glenn and say, Glenn, can I borrow your Elvira? Because I think that's something we need to start doing more. I'm considering
You're
more.
not borrowing films off me. I don't trust you to look after things.
But
sorry,
I think that's something that we've lost somewhere along the lines. Perhaps it's because we don't know as many people that buy discs anymore. But no one's asked to borrow a film off me for years and years. No one's interested in that anymore. But we've lost that ability. It's like, why not lend something to you if you wanted to watch it and wasn't sure about buying it? Why not me borrow something off you if I wanted to watch it and couldn't afford to buy it or didn't know where to buy it from or something like that? We've lost that ability of the is it friendship groups? Is it something else? But yeah, it just doesn't happen anymore.
Soft sods that you can take advantage of, that kind of thing. Yeah. Can I just answer a question that who just said it? Woody. Sinners is 2 for $30 on Amazon, not in HMV.
Ah, there we go. Okay. I didn't realise I'd come up on there. It's sorry, it's me not keeping on top of it.
I've answered it.
Cinema San says, I think Basic Instinct is a good movie and looks great on 4K.
Very great. Yeah. It's in my collection and will stay in my collection. It's one of those 90s thrillers that I will go back to.
Yeah.
Probably not Basic Instinct 2. I mean, good grief.
For me, it's not about always if a film is good or not, because, yeah, Basic Instinct is a solid movie, but it's more about if I think I'm going to go back to it. And for me, Basic Instinct, I don't think I will. I don't think it'll be selected to go back to.
You see, I tend to watch it more so because Michael Douglas is such a fashion guru in it. When he goes to the nightclub in his green knitwear, oh yeah, hot. Yeah.
Matt Dog says, "Who owns all of Spielberg's movies?" I don't know. I was building them up at one point, then I realised that some of his movies just don't do it for me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not denying he's a great director, but some of his movies don't
float your boat. Yeah.
Don't do it. But yeah, we've got more comments on here, but I want to do some more trivia as well. Are you ready? Okay. Is anyone in the chat ready for trivia as I get on top of the comments here?
Well, should I answer straight away or just not answer and let
Give it a second. Let's see how difficult they are. Oh, let's give that one. That's an easy one for you, Glenn. In Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp based his character on what famous British rock legend?
Keith Richards.
Yeah. What is the 8th rule of Fight Club?
You don't talk about Fight Club.
8th rule.
You don't talk about Fight Club.
That's rules 1 and 2.
You don't talk about Fight Club.
No,
is it something to do with if they tap, or something like that? The 8th? Did it go that far?
No, not quite. But I can't see anything in the chat yet. But the
when the fight's over, it's over, or something like that.
I'm ready. Just the 8th rule of Fight Club. If it's your first night at Fight Club,
you must fight.
There we go.
There we go.
In the film Short Circuit, what is the name of the robot?
Johnny 5 is alive.
The historical epic movie Gladiator portrayed the life of a legendary Roman general. Where was it from?
Rome?
No.
Athens?
No.
I don't know. Maximus Meridius was from...
It was in. Oh, we have a couple of correct ones.
Spain. There we go.
Spain. And Zanetti as well jumped in there with Spain. And Clark of Many. Well done, guys. And it was a place called Trujillo. Trujillo in Spain.
Okay. Trujillo.
Apparently, yes. In which film does Audrey Hepburn play a young New York socialite?
Holly Golightly. Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah, that's it. Well done. In Rambo: First Blood, how many people did John Rambo kill?
Oh my God. None.
It does have 3 options.
Okay.
It's either 69,
Right.
1, or 212.
We'll go with 1 then.
Well done. Mad Dog also got there with 1. A couple of people said none, but there is 1. Yeah.
Who did he kill? Oh, the guy that he throws the rock at the helicopter and he falls out of the helicopter. The police officer that's trying to shoot him. So he dies on the rocks, doesn't he? So technically manslaughter. It's not murder, is it? But
in This Is Spinal Tap, what volume does the amplifier famously go up to?
Yeah, but this goes all the way up to 11.
Yeah, one better than the other band's amplifiers.
Yeah. Why didn't you just make 10 louder? Yeah, but this goes to 11.
In Pretty Woman, how does Vivian avoid her landlord who is chasing her for rent?
Oh.
Ooh. We've got you on the girly films.
Pretty woman. I don't actually know. I can't remember.
She climbs out of her apartment window, which I give him credit. Jeremy Carr. Jeremy Carr jumps in there. He got it right.
I would also throw the cards out the window, Jeremy. Jeremy
is the ultimate movie monster over you, Glenn.
Well done, Jeremy.
Adam's also got that right as well. We'll give it to Woody as well, who said fire exit.
Yeah, fire escape.
Yeah, fair. So, in regards to how I'm buying for the new year, I'm going to just be buying when I'm ready to rewatch. Do you plan on? I say I'm just going to be buying when I'm planning to rewatch. If there's a limited edition of something that I truly care about that comes out, then that would be a consideration as well. But I want to really pin it down to trying to buy when I'm ready to watch over anything else.
But again, how limited is limited?
Well, if it's a special edition of a film, we'll not say limited, just say special edition.
Yeah.
It's I'm not going in for the limited edition number. I will go in for the particular movie. So if it is really limited, I might jump in. But things that are limited, like Hard Boiled or City on Fire or The Killer, they'll come out limited, but then there'll be the standard editions without the sleeve. And those are the sort of films that I love. Hard Boiled, love The Killer, 100% want to add them to the collection. Adding them before I'm ready to watch them, there's no point. I'm not interested in the sleeve. I'm interested in the content on this. And if there's a standard edition that's coming on the way, I might as well wait till I'm ready to watch it. And I want to try and stand by that sort of thing. That I don't want to. I don't want to go buying full price when I'm not ready to watch it, and it could be sat on the shelf unused for years. Is that sort of thing? Are you going to look at doing something like that, or are you just freewheeling and seeing what takes your fancy when?
I'm just zooming in on Tony's comment. I'm never buying the Centrinians remake again. You stand by that. You stand by that. And we'll hold you to it as well.
The remake. Did that have a sequel, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Like the Legend of Curly's Gold, or
the Legend of, was it Miss Fritton's Gold, which was the headmistress, I believe. Yeah. So when you say you're never rebuying the Centrinians remake, does that mean you're just going to keep the one you've got? You're not going to upgrade it to 4K. I'll just stick with Blu-ray. That's enough. Yeah.
Would you do you know, for going forward into the new year, I know that you've been hit and miss with this, but you mentioned earlier that you were flicking through your Apple TV digital library and you forgot about some stuff on there.
Yeah.
Would you consider buying digital copies of things instead of physical again, or are you going to stick to all physical?
Because
Because do you ever get tempted when the prices do drop of those digital copies? Because I've been picking things up for sort of £5, £5 for a new release and things like that. And with the kids, it's been great. I picked up How to Train Your Dragon for £5. That over the physical, which is still 20, 25 quid. It's just a no-brainer. I mean, is that sort of thing that you would be tempted towards with digital, or is it just sticking with physical?
Yeah, no, it's a good example, but at the same time, you've bought it for the kids, so you've not bought it for yourself. We can end up back in that argument that we've had numerous times, where it's kind of you never actually own those digital copies.
Yeah,
they're not yours. You don't physically have them. You can lose them at any time. I don't know if Tom's watching ever so slightly behind, but he's also answered that Maximus Decimus Meridius is from Spain.
Yeah.
Well done, Tom. We'll give you the point anyway. I am definitely going to only buy things that I love on physical media.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not blind buying anymore. I'm not kind of floating around anything and going, I quite liked it. I'd probably give it a look.
Yeah.
I'm certainly not going to kind of go, well, the film was mediocre, but there's a decent making of documentary. Because chances are you'll find that making of documentary on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because people seem to take great pleasure in posting everything to kind of prove that they've got it and put things out there and stuff. So no, it's just going to be things that I love from here on in that I know I'll rewatch.
Just physically.
Just physical. Yeah. Digital wise, I've not bought anything for a long time, if I'm honest.
No. I don't know if something like James Gunn's Superman. I know you enjoyed the film. I enjoyed the film.
Yeah.
Is there any temptation to go digital because it's got the extra content on there? The audio commentary.
I was going to say it's only got the audio commentary, hasn't it? Yeah, I think. Yeah. I don't think that's enough for me to bother. I think my life will go on whether I've heard that or not.
That's fair. I still, even though the films I really love, I will still collect on physical 100%. But I do find myself getting swung towards these offers on digital as well, and quite happily pick them up and not worry about the disc being in the collection or having that permanently. If they were to remove it, that's not something that sort of worries me too much with the digitals. But yeah. Anyway, trivia. Is everyone ready for trivia? Anyone want trivia? Trivia?
Yeah, it's not a case of is anyone ready. It is, does anyone want it?
Of course they do.
Of course they do.
I'm looking for comments. I'm looking for comments about it. It's like I'm doing some kind of trivia pursuit or something. There we go.
See what you did.
Yeah, I know.
It is quite trivial as well.
Are you ready?
Go on then.
In the 1988 action movie Die Hard, what does Detective John McClane leave in the limo?
Teddy bear?
Well done. Well done.
Thanks.
In the gangster movie Goodfellas, who played the part of Henry Hill?
Ray Liotta.
Good job. I'm gonna delay you on this next one because I'm gonna see if anyone else in the chat. We're getting ahead of chat a little bit as well. In Lethal Weapon 2, Detective Murtaugh finds himself in a less than fortunate situation, sitting on a trigger bomb. What is the bomb attached to? I love the Lethal Weapon movies, all of them.
I do. I agree.
Number 4 gets some real stick, but
I think
it's great.
Well done, Zanetti. Well done, Darren G. Not well done, Jeremy Carr. Well done, Adam. Well done, Martin.
A barrel, Jeremy.
Yeah. You said Lethal Weapon 2, not King Kong.
Go. Yes, the toilet seat. In Dirty Dancing, what did Baby carry?
Watermelon.
Well done.
He carried a watermelon. Can I answer a trivia question from earlier on that somebody asked?
Yeah.
Somebody said, what is Pinhead's real name? And I believe it was Elliot Spencer. I can't remember who asked it, but there we go.
I think it was Slipknot fan was throwing up a lot of trivia earlier.
Yeah,
but, I was way behind, but if it's still here, he may answer you if you're correct or not, which I'm assuming you are. But in American Pie, what embarrassing accident befalls the Shermanator at the prom?
Does he? No, I was feeling like he trapped something in his flies, but I might be mixing that up with something about there.
In the right area.
I'm in the right area. Oh, does he wet himself or something?
Hey, yes. Jeremy Carr got that right as well.
No, Jeremy, don't be so vulgar. Oh, did he do that as well, or was it just?
No, he just he wet his pants.
Wet himself. Yeah.
There we go. Nice and easy one. Who directed Taxi Driver?
The one and only Mr. Martin Scorsese.
Well done. In Wayne's World, Wayne and Garth would make a special noise when they saw a hot girl. What was that noise?
Shaving.
Well done.
Okay. Thank you.
And then we've got some right answers coming in for Taxi Driver there. Scorsese.
Yeah.
Swing.
Jeremy's on first name terms with him.
Yes. Well done, Slipknot fan. Well done, Tony. Well done, Adam. There we go. Last one from this pack. In the movie, Goldfinger, the henchman Oddjob attacks James Bond with which item of clothing?
With his bowler hat.
Yeah. You got it?
With a shoe. Who throws a shoe?
There we go. Yeah. Zanetti got the hat. Jeremy Carr got the hat. Adam got the hat. Slipknot fan got the bowler hat. Tony Hutchinson hat.
He throws a shoe. Who throws a shoe?
There we go.
Tom, yes, I am behind. Whoops.
And then Cinema Sand says Barbara Streisand.
Barbara Streisand.
Yeah, I'm going to say I've got another pack of these, but I'm going to save them until another stream, eh?
Yeah, save them for next year if you want.
Yeah, Mad Dog says actor who played Goldfinger was also in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yeah. Did you know he was dubbed throughout Goldfinger as well? That's not his real voice. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to let's move on. What did we watch this week? What?
Well, what?
Yes.
What?
Sounds like whiskey.
In what way? Whiskey. We went to the cinema and we went to see Mighty Supreme, did we not?
We did indeed, yes, on Monday.
I find Mighty Supreme a very interesting film in the respect of it's virtually impossible to describe to people.
Yes, it is very difficult. A lot of people are assuming it's a movie about table tennis when it's part.
So much more to it. It's kind of... I said to you as soon as I came out of there, it was clear we both loved it when we came out. The acting-wise was great, script was great and everything. The musical choices were brilliant. I said to you, how would you even start writing something like that?
Yeah. And it's manic.
Where did that... Yeah, there's an element of... You mentioned it. You said there was an element of uncut gems to it. There is a slight frantic pace to many, many scenes within it where you kind of... But it's such a compelling watch. But again, I don't think I could really describe it to people.
No. It is a difficult sort of thing. It's a journey. And it's a frantic journey.
It's him trying to chase his dreams and... It's the adventure that ensues whilst that's happening. Adventure makes it sound kind of upbeat and happy and fun, and it's not always upbeat and happy and fun. But it's a day in the life over a few years, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's a compelling watch.
He is such an idiot. I'm trying to think of a nicer word to do it, but he is such a...
He's a self-centered dick, is what he is. Because he really will trample on anyone to chase his dream.
Although he kind of, in a way, I didn't hate him as a character. I think he was like that. I didn't hate his character, though. He was like, he's actually quite amusing me, and he's getting himself into some seriously silly situations. And it's almost like a situational comedy, frantic journey,
Yeah.
if you like. It was, yeah.
I have to say it is what it is because of Chalamet. He plays it really well. Fast talking, smooth but not smooth at the same time. He's very good at getting his way and trying to, like I say, he's chasing a dream, but he's very, very good in it. Everybody's very good in it. There's no weak performances in any way.
Definitely. Agreed. Very good.
It's highly recommended, but at the same time, it's not going to be for everybody.
No, 100%.
It's a long film, and like I say, you can't kind of describe it to people.
No.
Oh my flipping camera, so annoying.
What else did you watch?
I have watched randomly. We've just mentioned Lethal Weapon 2. I watched Lethal Weapon 2 this week.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I watched that on the afternoon of my birthday. Yeah, I think I did. I've also watched Ghostbusters 2.
Jesus. Yeah.
And then I've had a Harrison Ford double bill of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Nice.
And Working Girl.
Nice.
Which always bugs me when people go, oh, Harrison Ford's in Shrinking and he's really funny. He's really good at comedy. He's done loads of comedy.
Yeah.
He's great in 6 Days, 7 Nights. He's amazing in Working Girl. He's so charismatic. And it's such a good little film, Working Girl. That's one that every time it comes on, I find myself just sitting watching it. It's very, very good.
I watched.
Yes.
Besides Mighty Supreme, I watched How to Train Your Dragon.
Uh-huh.
Rewatched Uncharted with the kids. Watched Wake Up Dead Man, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
You're literally looking at your letterbox, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed Wake Up Dead Man. Had to split it over a couple of nights, but we got through it and really enjoyed it. And then last night we watched The Accountant 2.
Oh, excellent.
Which was okay. It was okay. Yeah. By the numbers thriller, and it's had aspects in it I don't particularly remember a lot about the character or the first film at all. And I thought, was it this comedic with the character's autism? And I think they played it up for the sequel. And I can't remember a lot about the autism from the first movie either.
Right.
But it's okay. It was okay. Just by the numbers thriller, really.
Sorry.
Quite adequate. But yeah, that's been my
quite adequate
viewing of this week. Wouldn't fully recommend it. Yeah. Wouldn't say avoid it. It was middle of the road. Middle of the road. See what else I'm watching, unless you've got anything else to add.
Oh, well, only TV-wise, obviously, it was the start of the new season of The Traitors over here.
Oh, right.
We had 3 episodes on 3 nights. So I'm in that now already and can't wait for next Wednesday. Love it. It's such great. It's an amazing show.
I forgot we also finished Stranger Things as well.
Oh, right. Okay.
So, I'm not going to say
I don't think I'm going to bother with that last season at all. No. I've seen nothing but negativity regarding writing, characters just being forgotten about and brushed under the carpet, things not being tied up properly, the look of the thing.
I thought they did it pretty well.
So strong and what have you, and the pictures I've seen just don't inspire me to go to it at all. So I don't think I'm going to bother.
No, I think they did quite a nice job. And that's all I'm saying. I enjoyed it. I feel they did a decent job. And I think a lot of the negativity is just absolute nonsense that's online.
No, like I said last week, though, I think there's people that are determined to dislike it, and I think there are people who are determined to love it as well because they love the early seasons.
Yeah.
And I think from what I've seen of it, it just doesn't inspire me enough to go back to it. There's other things I want to watch. I've started Welcome to Derry. That's off to a really strong start. And I think that's probably more me now. So
that's fair. I'm going to see what everyone else has been watching anyway, if you're ready for that.
Go for it.
Morton's Reviews. Here we go. We've got The Dead Next Door, The Fog. Don't say the remake, Morton. My Bloody Valentine 81, My Bloody Valentine 3D, Black Christmas, Outer Limits movie, Fright Night, Zombie 3, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, In the Fire, Little Monsters. Oh, Little Monsters. I really enjoyed that. One hell of a ride. Started the show Sweet Tooth.
Yeah.
My mate's in Sweet
Tooth. Nyonga.
Yeah.
Little Monsters. Little Monsters, Napiti Nyonga, or whatever. Lapita Nyonga. Yeah.
Did you watch that in the end?
Yeah. It's a good little film.
Yeah,
I
know I recommended it to you at some point, but I can't remember if or not.
It's a silly little, enjoyable, zombie, fun little ride. It's good.
Yeah. Adam started rewatching Babylon 5. It's a show that I've never tried.
I've not watched Babylon 1 to 4, so I don't think I'll bother.
Hey. AJ Pink watched Marty Supreme, Senna documentary, F1 movie, Thelma and Louise, Winchester 73, Witness for the Prosecution, and Boogie Nights.
Nice.
I wish I had time to get to Boogie Nights because my 4K is sat here waiting, and I do want to get to it soon. As Wilco 97 this week watched Fellowship of the Ring and Two Towers on DVD with theatrical colours, and then Fallout Season 2, Episode 3 on Prime. I've not started Fallout at all. You said you started it the other day, right?
Yeah, I'm midway through Season 1. It's okay.
Is it worth a look?
I think it's okay so far. I'll probably tell you at the end of Season 1 whether I'd bother picking it up or not. But yeah, I like it. I think it's all right. It's very well made.
Yeah.
And I'm intrigued to see where it goes because I know nothing about the games whatsoever. So
fair. Sorry, I've lost my... Oh, where was I? Ethan Schneider rewatched Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Mans.
Nice.
Tom Gurr, I've watched Weapons, Mission Impossible 8, The Naked Gun, and Nobody 2. There's a lot of newer movies there. Nice selection. Tony Hutchinson watched Art of Driving in the Rain, which always makes him cry. Never seen that? Have you seen that?
I have not seen that, no.
Cinema-san, first movies I watched this year, Left-Handed Girl and Love That Remains. Both were okay, not great. No, that's a recommendation there.
Things can only get better.
Yes. Jerry Carr watched City Hunter Season 2 and the Stranger Things finale. Finale. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Heretic. 13 Hours from Michael Bay. 13 Hours is Michael Bay, isn't it? I think. Michael Bay. I think 13 Hours is Michael Bay. It's the John Krasinski one, isn't it? I think. Mad Dog says, I've heard Life of Chuck is worth watching. Did you see that yet?
We started it. We literally got halfway through, and I've not been inspired to go back to the second half.
Right.
I genuinely will, because I like Flanagan, and I'm not a huge fan of Tom What's-His-Face, but yeah, I'll go back to it. But it didn't leave me wanting more. Let's put it that way.
Tom Hiddleston. Clock of Many watched Dark Knight Trilogy, Rebel Without a Cause, Ferrari, Blade Runner 2049.
Rebel Without a Cause.
Adam
James Dean was overrated. I don't know. I think it's because he died young, I think.
Yeah. Adam also watched French anime Mars Express and really enjoyed it.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going to whiz through a couple more of these so we can catch up. John the Movie Man, Midwife Season 13, Doctor Who, Tom Baker Season 17, Midsummer Murders Season 1. That's some UK viewing there.
Yeah.
Slam Fan watched The Gate 2 this week after watching The Gate the week before. Completes the duology. Oh dear, John. Watched Megan 2.0, Dangerous Girls, and Nobody 2. I want to know if Megan 2 is any good because I've heard nothing but bad things. What did you think?
I thought it was crap. Absolute rubbish. And it deserved to tank the whole thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was rubbish, yeah.
Clock of Many also watched Nightcrawler.
Decent film.
Yeah. AJ says, I love Marty Supreme and agree with what you said. There we go.
Thanks, AJ.
Jerry Cheer watched Caught Stealing with Austin Butler. Pretty good. I wasn't keen on it, to be fair. I thought it was okay.
Yeah. You weren't a fan, were you? That's having quite a quick turnaround. That's on Amazon Prime from 24th or the 26th of this month.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think it's one of those movies that had the 4K on offer on Amazon, for something like 15 quid. I don't know if it was a
yeah,
that's right. It's 4K at £15 for some reason. I don't know if they keep making mistakes or just posting just random prices.
I think they're just grabbing people in, aren't they?
Yeah. So Meows a lot. Watch this week 7 Scooby-Doo meets movies, Street Fighter, The Sword and Stone, Isle of Dogs, Empire Strikes Back, King Kong 33, Back to the Future trilogy, Doctor Who, Husbands of River Song. It's quite a list.
I feel like you watch the 1933 King Kong every week, don't you?
And 3 Ultra Q episodes. Woody watched Firefox, Clint Eastwood movie.
Say no more.
AJ Pink says, yeah, the accountant films are fun, but forgettable. Yeah, massively forgettable. Just kind of all right. Martin's movie covered. Watched this week Seabiscuit, National Treasure 1 and 2, Tomb Raider, Great Outdoors, License to Drive, and Roller Coaster.
Wow.
AJ also watched The Traitors, Glenn. I've been catching bits and bobs of it, if I'm honest. It's been on the TV. The kids watch it now, so I catch bits and bobs.
It's a great show.
Yeah. Sorry, just trying to catch up with the comments again. I think we're about there. Tony says, never seen Stranger Things or Game of Thrones. I really liked Game of Thrones throughout, apart from the last, season and a half or something like that. She moans a lot. Little Monsters is great. I have the biscuit tin.
Oh, yeah.
Morton's review says Little Monsters as in the blue man who lives under the bed who's a monster, not the zombie one. Or is that a Fred Savage one? Was
that like a Vestron release or something?
It's a Vestron one,
yeah.
That's disappointing, Morton. Check out the other Little Monsters.
Yeah. I've not watched that one, but
no. Nick says he watched Roofman, Bad Santa 2, and Harlan Coben's Runaway, the TV show.
Yeah.
I've never watched any of the Harlan Coben TV shows. A bit cheesy, a bit basic, but yeah. Yeah. Darren G watched Commando Director's Cut. Always makes me laugh. Absolutely.
John Matrix.
Joe McCarr says if you can type in the chat, you can like the stream.
Yeah, god damn it.
Fair. Smelly Potato has been watching the Scary Movie series to be ready for Scary Movie 6. Is that being filmed now, or is it still in rumours yet?
I feel like it might have actually completed filming. I might have imagined that, but I'm sure there was something where, whichever Wayans he is, that it was completed. But
the Rebel Duck watched Blade Runner original and 2049, Ridley Scott Robin Hood, Doctor Who, Matt Smith season 1, Fallout season 2, and The Campaign. I've
never particularly been into Doctor Who. I mean, I watched it when I was younger, which would have been back end of Tom Baker, Peter Davidson, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, that kind of era.
Yeah.
And then I didn't watch any of it for ages. And then a friend of mine was into it. I didn't watch any of the David Tennant. And I did watch the first season of Matt Smith, and I actually thought it was okay.
I spoke to Spencer the other day to see if he wanted to come on a live stream to do a Q&A, because he's done a lot of Doctor Who. And I thought, so I know a lot of guys in the chat enjoy Doctor Who, so I thought I'll try and get Spencer on to talk movies, but I don't think he's keen on... I think he'll do it. I don't think he's keen on the live stream. He wanted us to do a face-to-face video Q&A thing.
A pre-recorded type thing.
Yeah. I think the live thing kind of scares him a little bit. So I was going to go meet him just before Christmas. He was in Derby, and I was going to go along and do it then, but I'd got things organised, so I couldn't make it. So it was a bit of a mess, but we're going to try and get something together and get a video of some sort together. But failing getting Spencer, I might reach out and try to get hold of Jimmy. He's also done a few Doctor Who characters and things as well. So if I can get him on, that could be quite interesting. If I can rein him in and keep him in line for the chat without bad-mouthing anyone that he shouldn't be. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. he's a character, and he speaks his mind, and perhaps speaks things that he shouldn't do at times as well. So, he's done.
Didn't he upset everybody over at Disney when he'd done?
Yeah, I'm not saying too much about that, but he was in. Is it Banafanaka or something? Is that one of the characters' names? And then he was in the one with Kylie Minogue. He was the short fella that was red with spiky head, and I don't know. But I think he's done 3 or 4 characters through Doctor Who.
Right.
But, yeah. We'll see. We'll see if I can get him on anyway. Fango Rules. Bayfield and Glenn, It's Welcome to Derry is surprisingly good. A lot better than the god-awful Stranger Things final season.
Yeah, I say I've watched 3 episodes of Welcome to Derry. Somebody said to me the first 2 episodes of Welcome to Derry are a bit pedestrian, but wait until it gets to 3 and then it goes phenomenal. I enjoyed the first 2. I'm only on episode 3, but I'm really enjoying it already.
Good.
So I'm going to stick with that rather than bother with Stranger Things.
Pickups. Have you picked much up this week? It's a funny time of year.
Yeah, I've picked absolutely nothing up. I've not used any of me Christmas or birthday vouchers whatsoever. Yeah. They're just all still sat there ready to go, and I'll pick something up at some point.
Have you got anything
also for a birthday? People at work all put in, and sorry, should have took it out of the bag beforehand. And it's a £70 gift voucher thing. But it's one of them where you can shop at various different places.
Hang on, I can't see the code.
But HMV's on there, so that might end up being something like Hard Boiled or something, for example. But there's Waterstones on there, and the Entertainer, and various different bits and bobs. So I will probably go and have a shop round with that. But no, I've not picked anything up this week at all.
You have?
No.
Sinners.
Oh, Sinners lied to you. Yeah, that came through, and then you gave me my copy of Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I forgot.
But other than that, not spent any vouchers or anything.
Yeah.
What about you?
I picked up Sinners, which I can nip across and get it and wave it in front of the camera if anyone wants to see it.
If you want to.
But that's been it. I've sort of earmarked a couple of bits that I wouldn't mind picking up, but again, we're back to this New Year reset thing, and I'm thinking I've not got time to watch that, so I'm going to hold off, and I'm going to watch it a little. I'll pick it up possibly a little further down the line. So I've been quite good. I've been quite resistant, and I'm not saying I won't pick things up, but I'm trying to be more mindful and more careful at the minute, especially after Christmas when you've just been hit up by the kids for everything and anything. I did pick up. No, I didn't. No, it was before Christmas. I was going to say How to Train Your Dragon, but I picked up that before Christmas on digital.
Yeah.
And
kids back to school tomorrow?
No, Tuesday they've got an inset day, so we've got another day off. Jurassic World Rebirth I picked up on digital as well because that was £5 on iTunes. So I thought it's not a movie I want to add to the collection, but I know it's one that the kids will rewatch. They'll watch it and rewatch it. So I could have rented it, but for £5 digitally, I might as well buy it because I know that they will rewatch it. At least one of them, anyway. So yeah, that's quite a slim week.
It is really.
Yeah.
I think we need the comments then, really.
Yeah, I know we were talking about Jimmy earlier, and John Robinson just magically came up with all his character names for Doctor Who.
Grass, Cabana, Falletta, and the Space Pig.
There we go. So I'll see if we can get Jimmy on. Yeah. Where are we? Rebel Duck had just popped up to say that they also watched Loving Slow Horses season 4. I really enjoy Slow Horses. I've done every season, to be honest. Some have been better than others, but this latest season we really enjoyed as well. So Meows a lot. No pickups from me.
Oh, Meow.
Another slim one.
It's a weird time of year, really.
Yeah, it is. A lot of people have been busy over Christmas and ordering stuff or picking stuff has been kind of the last thing on the mind. Morton's review is okay. Here is a big list. Buy list. Is everyone ready? Nothing, not one movie, new or used. I was looking at a few on WOB, so might make a buy. So we've not picked up anything this week, Morton.
That's embarrassing, Morton.
Yeah.
You need to go and fit in the corner, man.
AJ Payne pickups this week. Boogie Nights 4K, Gladiator 4K, Zodiac 4K, Uncut Gems, and Eyes Wide Shut Criterion 4K imports from the November sale finally arrived.
Wow, they took their time, didn't they? But
our Eyes Wide Shut took some time as well, to be honest.
Yeah, it did.
Well,
it's because it's
nice selection though, definitely.
Definitely.
As Wilco 97 this week, I picked up this Panasonic UB9000 with region-free mod that came with a free copy of Dune 4K, Tenacious D Pick of Destiny Blu-ray import from Shout Select, Star Wars Original Trilogy Steelbooks. Nice. Morton says something about some stuff weeks ago came, but I spent nothing.
All right.
Jared Cheer got Eyes Wide Shut Criterion.
People do that.
Jared Cheer, Eyes Wide Shut Criterion, and Wild Geese 4K.
I think quite a lot of people picked up Wild Geese, didn't they?
Yeah, there's
a few people posting about it.
Clock of Many, January ban.
Ban
in January is the law.
Oh.
Dry
January, isn't it?
Binge in February if you're not careful. Have you earmarked stuff that you want to pick up at the end of this buying, Jan Clark? Let me know. Sorry, there we go. Adam picked up Akira and Perfect Blue, and also 2 Star Wars quarter-inch.
Quarter scale.
Yeah, statues from a collector that's getting out of collecting.
Nice. Remember, I sent you a couple of weeks ago. There was an eBay seller that was clearly clearing out all of their horror collection, and that was figures and statues and all of that stuff. And they put on there like 215 items. I don't know if they were moving or something, but they were obviously having a bit of an epiphany where they were going, right, it's all going.
Yeah.
Get rid of it all. We'll go through it at times.
As Wilco also picked up a copy of Star Wars 4K 77, 80, and 83, the theatrical cuts on Blu-ray, on bootleg 4K Blu-ray from Vinted. I know, bootleg, shoot me. No, I think stuff like that. There's no other way to get hold of it. So yeah, bootleg this crap out of that. It's until they release it.
Rumours though of that having an original release, aren't they? A proper release of the original.
Yeah, talking about it.
We'll see.
Got Froggy with Fries with us as well. Good evening, Froggy.
Evening, Froggy.
Anthony, my pickup is a long forgotten anime called Sasuke.
Huh.
There we go. As Wilco picks up Inglourious Bastards 4K from Universal Disc, not the Arrow one.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's much difference between the picture on them. I don't know how it fares in terms of extras.
No.
WOB that Tony mentioned, that's World of Books. Should have known that. Jeremy, there we go. Jeremy's got a list on the go. Let's have a look. I picked up City Hunter Season 3, Kikeda 01, New Who Killed Marilyn CD by Danzig, The Misfits Bruiser 4K by Indicator. Didn't know it was a limited edition 5,000 and came with a book. The store randomly had one copy. There we go. Jim Bob's
also got some comics.
Got the Blu-ray of Red Dwarf complete, posted earlier in wrong bit. Don't worry. We'll read it out again. Just post again and we'll read it out. Hopefully. Froggy with Fries taking a trip to America next week, doing to utilize an Amazon locker to dodge those hefty import fees for a few US titles. Good way to do it. As Wilco said, the Arrow version of Inglourious has issues playing the special features on Panasonic players, so I didn't want to risk it as it's the same transfer anyway.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Well, I'm going to throw us back to one earlier. The Mad Dog asked as well. It's not a pickup, but we're still in the chat. Where are we? Phil, do you find that your collection is influenced by your being a parent? So you perhaps tend to keep films that you may get to watch with your kids at some point. Sort of. It did do. It 100% did do in the past. But I've discovered certainly over the past year or so, that my kids just aren't interested if it's on disc or not. I'll try and force some things upon them if I've got them on disc or whatever, but they're quite happy to go for digital. So it's kind of dawned on me now that I don't particularly need to keep discs for them because they will go digitally. So I'm less inclined to keep hold of the movies for them. Whereas, yeah, a couple of years previous, I perhaps was picking things up for them or keeping things to one side for them to watch. Now it's less as a consideration because I know that very often they won't take my suggestions anyway. And if it's a disc, then they're not bothered. They're just not bothered. So that's why.
Unfortunately, you're going to be, we had this conversation a few weeks ago where you go, no, honestly, you'll like this, kids. When actually it's a film from like 35 years ago or something. And when you were a kid, if your dad was trying to force feed you a film from 35 years ago, you're thinking, I don't want to watch that, Dad. Why would I want to watch that?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, as much as we going, no, it's a good film, they've got different tastes and different opinions.
Yeah. I've tried to get them to watch Iron Giant like 3 or 4 times, and they just won't have any of it. But sometimes I've discovered that if they're doing Lego or they're doing something else, if I put a film on that I want to watch with them, I don't tell them about it. I'll just put it on and I'll start enjoying it for myself. Did it with the Rocketeer? Then somewhere along the line, it starts to grab their attention. And that's the way I've found has been better to introduce them to the films that I want them, is to not put it on for them, put it on for me. And if they get drawn into it, then it works a little bit better like that.
Yeah.
So,
and either way, you get to watch whatever you want to watch. They either enjoy it or they don't.
Yeah.
Screw them if they don't.
Adam says, having kids has reintroduced new and great cartoons over the years, like Gravity Falls, Final Space, Puss in Boots, Wild Robot. Wild Robot, I loved that at the cinema. 100% agree, Adam. And it actually got me back into Star Wars in a way. What have you seen?
I was laughing at Tony. That's still on about Centurions.
Yeah, it got me back into Star Wars because my eldest boy, he wouldn't particularly sit and watch a Star Wars film, but somewhere along the lines of having Disney Plus, he discovered Star Wars Rebels, and we started watching that together. That led to Clone Wars, and we started watching that together, which then led on to other Star Wars things. And it just really got me into that galaxy again. It really gave me my passion back, and I've enjoyed it with him, watching those things, and then it leading him into the movies that I remember and things like that. It's worked out really well. But yeah, it has introduced me to a lot of movies I perhaps wouldn't have watched. And agreed, Wild Robot was really good. Puss in Boots we enjoyed, and we went to see Zootopia 2 the other day. I wouldn't have given that the time of day, but I really enjoyed that.
Did Zootopia 2 have a Shining reference?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%, yeah.
And it was a really good one. The maze and what have you, yeah.
Yeah, it was a really good reference as well. Even not even just showing what they showed, but it had the music too, the little riff from the music, and I forgot what it's called, but yeah, that was in there, and it appealed to me.
Good.
Jeremy Carr, that's why reverse psychology leaves something out for them to find, tell them they can't watch it, then eventually they'll sneakily watch it. That's the way it's going to be. Although I'm sort of brainwashing them to want to watch Aliens and RoboCop at the minute. So I think that's working a treat. We've just got to wait to when I'm actually willing to let them watch it now.
Well, your youngest picked up and watched Showgirls, didn't he? And enjoyed it.
We tried that. He wasn't that bothered.
Oh, was he not? I thought he was.
For some reason. No, but it's a running joke now that if I've got the boys on my own and we say, we're going to sit and watch a film, and the wife will say, what are you watching? I'll say RoboCop or Aliens. And it's become that joke now that those films always get mentioned. So when they are old enough, say, do you actually want to watch it now? And they'll go, yeah. Because they know it's such a...
No. Why not watch that? It's old, Dad. It's old.
Mad Dog says, I enjoyed Mitchell's versus the Machines a few years back. I did too. I thought that was really good. Really good. So I think we talked about this last week, man, didn't we? That I think some of the writing in the animated features is stronger than some of the live action ones now, if you sit and watch them.
I like ones where there's a really good balance, like the Shrek movies and things like that did it very well, where there's plenty of stuff in there that adults get that kids don't.
Yeah.
And I think they sew them in very, very well. And I think there's a lot of clever writing. But I know you've been talking about the Star Wars animated stuff and saying a lot of that's been better than the live action things.
It says 100%. So Mouselot says, I was watching RoboCop when I was 8. It's time. Yeah. I think I was about 11, I think, when I saw RoboCop. I just remember our friends we were friends with another family, and they came around with their kids, and they'd rented RoboCop, and they put it on, and my mum and dad stopped it at a certain point, said, no, he's not watching this. So they had to stop the film partway through. I think we got as far as Murphy getting shot by the gang. And it just got stopped there. It was too violent, and my parents didn't want me to watch it. And then literally a few weeks later, we went round to my grandma's because she was childcare. She was looking after us. And my cousin that lived with my grandma had RoboCop on video, and my grandma was like, oh, this was a good film. Do you want to watch it? And literally 3 weeks later, she showed it to us. Excellent. So we got to see it anyway. And my parents weren't particularly happy. But it was about 11.
Yeah.
Good old grandparents.
Yeah. Had he rented it, or did he buy it for $1?
I think he bought it, or it was a dodgy copy.
Well, I'd buy that for $1.
Alu Gobi says, call grandma.
Call grandma.
I don't know about that. Mad Dog. I saw Meaning of Life when I was a kid. After Christmas dinner, my parents put the restaurant scene on for the kids to teach us about eating too much.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's certainly the lesser known of the Monty Python films, but it's very good.
Yeah. Tony Hutchinson. My uncle got me RoboCop to watch one night on rental. Next week, I think he got me Raising Arizona. I was pretty young, 11 or so.
Nice.
That's good. Eli Cortez has joined as well. What's up, everyone? What's up, Eli? Sorry, Eli, but we're going to be wrapping it up in a second.
Yeah. You got a shout out. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll give you a shout out. You're in the chat.
Eli.
You get a shout out.
What do you want, Eli? Don't come at us like that. There's no need.
Yeah. So I think we are wrapping up about now, and I feel like we've drifted way off topic. And I don't know if it was much of a topic. Keep Seller watching physical media collection. I think it's just a matter of sorting it out, getting rid of the crap I'm not going to watch, and being careful what I buy in the future. I think that's what we're wrapping up.
There we go. You could have summed up this live stream in 3 minutes flat. We could have been watching telly. We could have been watching a film that we've not watched before.
Could have.
And instead, what are we doing? We're faffing about doing this. Ridiculous.
It's fun. We've got like lights and everything.
Yay!
And I suppose doing it before we do tap out, I've got to find our
do the leaderboard.
Top fans.
Leaderboard.
And see how we stand on that. So I'm just going to bring that up. Apologies why I flicked about.
Yes, as well, Co. We like weapons as well. We thought that was okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Right then.
One of the stronger ones of last year, to be honest.
I've got my top fans list now.
Okay.
Oh, I will have in a second when it scrolls. Scroll, damn it. I can't see number 9. I can't scroll it. Right, I'm going to start at number 9 because it's not scrolling for me. And let me try another way. Try another way, Glenn. Just 1 second. Cover me, damn it.
It's very true, Morton. Morton's just said every time at the end the chat really blows up.
There we go. Top
Thanks,
fans.
Anthony, as always.
I have a scroll. Right, there we go. I've got it up.
Go for it. Here we go.
Anyway, leaderboard. So I can't even do a drum roll. Sorry, it's not the right desk. Number 10. At number 10, we've got Slim Fan.
Okay.
Number 9, we've got Cinema-san.
Nice.
Number 8, Mad Dog.
Nice, Mad Dog.
Number 7 is Disappeared. got no number 7.
I wonder if that's Anthony, because he mentioned earlier, if you can't see me on the leaderboard, that's me.
Ah,
I mean,
right.
he might have just been putting himself forward.
Number 6, we've got Morton's reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, we've got Meow's lot.
Yeah.
Number 4, we've got, as it slips again, we've got Jeremy at number 4.
Was he 4 last week, or was he 3? Either way, it's not good enough, Jeremy Carr. Sort yourself out.
Further and further down.
Yeah.
Crikey. Number 3, we've got Woody.
Well done, Woody.
Or Kid Capri. I always say Woody, but Kid Capri. Number 2, we've got AJ Pink.
Yes.
And at number 1, we've got Jerry Cheer.
Well done, Jerry. Jerry.
Thank you very much, Jerry. That's Superchat, which was very kindly gifted, has taken you to 825 XP. And
which
to this day,
equates to absolutely nothing. We don't know what it equates to.
No, I still don't know what. I'm going to have to reach out to say, what does the XP mean? Does it carry across to other chats? Does it roll on? I don't know.
All that matters is, Jerry, you won. That's the bottom line.
Have you got anything else to add, Glenn, before I tap off?
No, I'm looking forward to blowing my nose, having some paracetamol, and yeah.
So,
excellent.
Enjoy your new year, folks. We'll be here again soon, and if you've enjoyed the stream, thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for trying it out, or everything else.
Yeah.
And anyway,
all of the above.
Until next time. Peace.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
I don't know where my thumb is. There we go.
It's there, look. There's your thumb. It's on your hand.
Yeah.
It's on your hand where it's always been.